Let us begin with that famous sloka of Shankaracharya. Om Mano Buddha Hankara Chitaniham Naja Shutra Jivhe Naja Grana Netre Naja Vyoma Bhumi Nache Jona Vayu Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. In our last class, on 12th May, we have discussed about the views of the modern science, what the science is telling about meditation, what is science is coming out about the result of meditation. And we know that from the report, the American Army has introduced meditation so that they can come up from the stress. The meditation has an effect, and they are telling that even a short type of meditation also, short period of meditation, one can overcome the stress. In the present day world, intense war is going on, but not is to capture the territory, but to capture the market. And this is a peculiar type of war, peculiar type of fighting is going on between the two, but with all friendship. They are coming over here, they are going over there, and shaking hands with each other, having the dinner, everything is there, but intense war is going on. It's not the armed combat, but it's the fight between the intellect. Hence, the effect is directly coming on the scientist, on the technocrats, on the bureaucrats. It's direct. But indirectly again, it is coming on the professors, teachers, students, because they are the reinforcement. So ultimately the whole society, the students and their parents, all they are engaged in this, constantly preparing for the best. Not good, not better, they're all going for the best. So this is the tremendous depression, tension and mental restlessness that we find in the present day society. This is the main problem that is coming. And from that, other type of things are coming. Other type of diseases are coming. Certainly we'll be reading in the newspaper that some people are going, and young people, they're going and spraying the bullets. What for? Whom they are killing? Kids. They don't have any enmity. They don't know them at all. Just for the fun of it, for the enjoyment of it, for the excitement of it. There's a mental depression. So this is the problem, the crisis that the human society nowadays is facing. Solution, very age-old solution, meditation. The whole human society has, as if, become a member of Club 99. There's a very peculiar story someone sent me, and I'm just going to tell you. There's a Club 99. One king was not at all happy. He was not sleeping properly. He couldn't smile. He couldn't enjoy. But one day, when he was going out, a very ordinary labor, he is enjoying his life. He is happy. He is singing. And while working, he is whistling. The king was taken aback. What is it? I, being the king, cannot enjoy anything. How that man can become? He came back. He inquired from the people. Then ultimately a very senior minister said, "Sir, he is not the member of Club 99. And that is the reason he is enjoying his life." Then the king said, "What is Club 99? He said, "I will show you afterwards." Then suddenly that labor opened the door and found a bag full of coins, gold coins, unthinkable for him. So he took it inside, started counting the coins, and it was 99. And he started thinking, why 99? Whoever has given me, why not 100? Anyway, I will earn one more, make it 100. And earning a gold coin is not a matter of joke for an ordinary labor. Now he has started working for 14 hours, 16 hours, reduced his food, reduced all amenities. And he was having always the quarrel with his family, his children, wife, because everything is reduced. You cannot put on the light, you cannot put on the fan, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. We have to save money, because we have to earn a gold coin. After a few days, few months, the king was going out. Then that minister said, "Sir, go and meet that gentleman, that labor." King went and saw the same labor working in the same place, but the whole, his personality changed. He is angry, he is shouting, he is not at all that happy old self. When he came back, he asked that minister, why suddenly he has changed? Sir, he has become the member of 99. Now, we have all become the member of 99. And this is the desire. What is the 99? The one actually to fill up is a desire. And this desire, tanha, in Buddhism it says, Trishna, tanha, desire, vasana. There's a very small, very beautiful, one lady was having the name Vasana. I go, Acha, is the name? But anyway, but this is a very good name, but you should not have that. This Vasana, the tanha, the desire, and what is it? Here, every individual, we are born because of our vasanas. All that we are doing, latent vasanas were there. Before our death, it was there. After our death, we carried that with us. And then we were again reborn, whether believe it or not, like it or not, this is the truth. And this way, we are coming again and again in this world in different forms to fill up our vasana, and which it is the main problem. The vasana means impressions. Vasana means tendencies. It is in every individual. Vidyaranya Muni, a very famous Vedantin, he said, Chittagata samskara vasana. What is vasana? What is desire? What is impression? What is tendencies? This is chitta gata samskara. It's a Sanskrit word he is telling. Samskara. Sometimes some people will be telling, this samskara is so good. And first I learned this about the samskara when I was there. Swami Ishatmananda ji, he went to ashram. And he was there for some long time. I also went over there. And that was the time I got my initiation from him. And I got the opportunity to serve him also. And then when he was leaving, he was waiting in the airport. There, because in India, 1 hour, 2 hours flight late is nothing. And after asking you to sit for the whole day, he will say, sorry, plane is not coming. There's a joke. The one man came running into the station. He found the train which was supposed to leave at 10 is leaving at 9:50. And then he came back to the station master and he was shouting, how is it? It's supposed to leave at 10 and it's 9:50. Look at my watch. I'm 10 minutes earlier. Why you have left the train? Which train? Or that train? Oh, it was yesterday's train. Your train was not that, you wait. So that is the way we usually work. We are habituated. It's no problem for us. And that gives us a tremendous mental strength. We can wait, we can wait, we can wait. Eternal time. Now here, the Chittagata Samskara impression. And what is the impression? See, that Swamiji was sitting over there inside that, and you know that ashram means full of devotees. They have inborn devotion. The wonderful people with so much of problems, still the devotion, it is there. So the mothers, they all came, the devotees, and they wanted to take their children to the Swamiji so that he touches their head, believing that they will be blessed. Children won't go. They are shouting, screaming, but the mother also won't leave. They are also dragging them. It was going on. I saw a lady, a fashionable dress, and she was pacing up and down. Obviously, it was that she was not very happy with so much of crowd and the sannyasins, all that. Maybe that she was some officer's wife, or maybe herself an officer in that area. The small little kid was following the mother, and she was walking along with the mother. Mother was not looking at the kid, but kid was following the mother. We too, Swami, we were in a distance, we were observing. Suddenly we saw that small kid. No one said, mother never cared. He himself went, and through that crowd, a little crowd, and he went inside, saw that the one, any child going to the Swamiji, Swamiji's blessing him, straight went to the Swamiji. I followed that kid to see what he's going to do. He went straight to the Swamiji, Swami Ishatmananda, and embracing him, his knees, he kept his head on the knees of the Swami. Swamiji, he was not in a condition to see, the vision was not that good. And then he was so happy. Almost the smile came on his face. He was touching the boy all over. Then he was blessing the boy with the head and took a full, so many, nearly 5 or 10 chocolates and gave to them. And with the chocolate, your happy child came out. Can we tell it to samskara? So this boy, no one dictated, and he never went over there for chocolates or the candies. He went there straight to get the blessings. Swami Ishatmananda himself, of course, that was a different story. He was on the lap of his maternal uncle when Swami Vivekananda was there in Madras. And Vivekananda was there in that, what's called Ice House. Now it has been given by the government to the Ramakrishna Mission. It's a wonderful place, and they have decorated it in a nice way. One should go and see the history, how it is coming. The history of the human society. Now Swamiji was there, he was coming down, and this maternal uncle with this child, who afterwards became Swami Ishatmananda, he was there. Usually the sannyasins, they like the children because they are pure mind. And Swami Vivekananda blessed by touching the head. And afterwards we used to ask Swamiji, Swamiji, have you seen Swami Vivekananda? Then he used to say, I have not seen Vivekananda, Vivekananda has seen me. He was so small child, he has not seen, he hasn't noticed. So this is the samskara. That this way we do not know when we are going to get the blessings and why. Many other children will be crying so loudly that naturally their parents or the seniors or the guardians, they will take them out. They don't get the blessings. This is the samskara. Chitta gata samskara vasana. Where from the samskar comes? From the past birth, past life. And if we don't believe it, we cannot give the answer to so many things. If we don't believe in the past life, just because if we cannot put it in the laboratory, we cannot prove it in the laboratory, so we cannot accept, in that case we won't be able to answer so many questions also. So this is the chitta-gata samskara vasana. It is the impressions contained in the mind. A spiritual aspirant lamenting, cursing his own mind, his own desire. There's a wonderful way in the North India, a saying, is cursing his own mind. Oh, I was a pure Brahman. Oh, my mind, I was a pure Brahman. Eternal, ever blissful one. If you were not there with me, in between Brahman and me, who is that? Then he says, Chahi chamari, tu neech, ati neech. Oh, desire, chahi. मैं तो शुद्ध ब्रह्म था, तू ना होती तो बीच. I was a pure Brahman. Had you not been in between us, Brahman and me. So this is the only small desire at the corner of the mind. Slowly, slowly it will take. So this is a very peculiar, and where, how, all these people are having the desire? Yes. Even the animals, the insects, each and every one. But it is potent, it is not manifested. And in our mind it is manifested. This desire is taking us in this way. One young girl, suddenly she started, a desire, strong desire came in her mind that she will go to Bombay and will become an actress. And it was all right standing before the mirror and decorating it. But going to Bombay and if you go to Bombay, you will immediately become an actress. There is no chance. But you do not know. Naturally, the parents, they were anxious what to do and all this. Then they say, Swamiji, can you please talk to her? Will she talk to me? I don't know. Anyway, then I started praising. Oh, who has done this decoration? Then like this, like that. After all, young lady, so she started liking me. Then I told her, what is your desire to become when you grow up? Right now I look to go to Bombay and I have to become an actress. I said, that's good. And if you become a famous actress, then we need not to purchase the ticket for cinema. We can straight away. We can always refer your name and go to the cinema. And she was. Then slowly, slowly I told her, and what for you will be the actress? To entertain people. And suppose you become the queen or the one for whom all these people will come and act, just to please him, like Indira Gandhi. She never acts. Of course, politically other way. But she will be sitting in some place and all the actors and actresses will be before him and acting. And if Indira Gandhi says, oh, it is good, and they are so happy. Be like Indira Gandhi. Then she told, I like to be Indira Gandhi. Then you have to study. To be Indira Gandhi, you have to study because your father is not Jawaharlal. So you have to study a law. And then only you can go over there. Anyway, ultimately he married a person who had an ice cream factory. And she became so angry with me. You told that I will become the Indira Gandhi, now I have become the wife of an ice cream seller. I told, so good. You can, every day you can eat so much of ice cream. But anyway, it's a joke apart. This is the samskara. This is the desire. Desire, it changes. Desire may be bad. Desire may be good in one person at a time, in the same mind. So he is telling, chahi, chamari, tu nijati nij, whatever it may be. This desire is, these vasanas, these tendencies, the impression, they are growing and they are decaying also at the same time. There are so many desires that they are slowly, we all know, when you look within our mind, we know so many desires are there. Now it is so slowly going away, we are forgetting, some new desires are coming. With holy, pure, unselfish desire, impure, selfish desires that bound the soul can be eradicated, wiped out, and one can become free. So there are two types of desires. Rishi Valmiki, the writer of Ramayana, he is telling, Vasana dividha bhokta, shuddhacha malina tatha. Very simple Sanskrit. Vasana, desire, dividha, is a two. Bhokta, that the people, they say like that. That was the system in old India. They never said, I am telling you. In English, there is the word almost everyone uses and frequently uses, I know, I know, I know. And if you know everything, then why you are learning? And then they will be telling, you know, you know, you know. If I know, then why you are telling me? But anyway, this is sort of a habit. They'll be going on dictating so many things, and every minute they'll be telling, you know, what? If I know, then why you are telling me? So this is it's not actually meaning, it's just a habit. They say like that. But here, prokta, I am not telling. This has been said by so many other people, respected people, realized people, and when they say something, it has weight. It's not ordinary. Then it's telling, vasana, desire, dvividha bhokta, shuddhacha malina tatha. It is a shuddha, it is pure, and at the same time impure. Malina janma hetuhu. The moment it is an impure vasana, it will drag you down to that circle of birth and death, birth and death, birth and death. And where is the problem of birth and death? It's constant suffering, suffering, suffering. And suppose you are not understanding this point, then this is not for you. You have to wait. You do some other things. Then only it will come. Now, the small child, when he is so eager to eat sweets or the candies, and if you say, don't do that vasana, then afterwards you may develop the disease and the diabetic like all these things. You don't bother. And for that, the awareness campaign of diabetes is not for him. One child came to his grandfather. He said, Grandpa, do you love candy? Oh no, my boy, because I have diabetes, I cannot eat candies. Is that good? Then you hold these candies for me. I will complete my game and come back. Then he was saying that the grandpa won't eat it. So now this is the one is so much eager to eat and another can't, even if he's holding. So this is, the vasana is there, but I cannot enjoy. Not that the grandpa was not having the desire to eat, but out of the fear, he can't. So that is the thing. Now here, two types of vasana. One is Shuddha and one is Malina. The Shuddha vasana and Malina vasana. What is the difference? Malina, Janmo Hetu. This impure is the cause of birth, and Shuddha, Janmo Vinashini. And Shuddha vasana, pure, destroyed, Janma Vinasini. Sri Ramakrishna, he had a wonderful mind, unthinkable, unparalleled, peerless. Why? Because his mind was constantly soaring so high, always getting attached with the Brahman, Atman. And to drag down that mind, he used to have some vasanas. I will go and meet him. That is his vasana. I will go and eat that. And I want this, I want that. Small, small thing. He will go on cropping it in the mind so that mind comes down. Very peculiar. And now we are going on cutting our vasanas. But it is impossible. So difficult. We are all dragging our mind. With the moment we sit to try for meditation, we don't meditate, we try to meditate. And when we try that, we understand immediately what is our mind. It goes so many places. Everywhere it goes, except to the place where we want it to go. Otherwise, everywhere it is there. So this is the Rishi Valmiki is telling. What is impure tendency? The vasana? Valmiki is telling. Ajnana sughana akara ghana ahankara shalini. That desire which is the nature of ignorance and full of ego. Now, just compare with Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's teaching. We are studying the very famous this book, Yoga Shastra. And Sri Ramakrishna, he said, all desire and all these things are what? Is coming from ahankara. If I is not there, there is no problem. In Bengali he said, Ami mole bhuchibe janjal. Janjal means all problem will be solved if that I is not there. The I consciousness, the I actually is the root of everything. Here it says like this, that it is the darkness. Darkness of what? Ignorance. And what is that ignorance? My body and I, we are becoming attached. That is the ignorance. I was not in this body. I was totally different. I forgot that. The moment when a small child, very small, if you are asking what is your name, he or she won't reply because they are not connected with the name and the form. And slowly, slowly, we become attached to the name and the form. And this is the ajnana. Then we belong to this family. Then we belong to this. So many darkness is coming. So this we have to be careful before we sit for meditation. And this ahankara. Punajjanmakari prokta malina vasana buddhaihi. Again he is repeating. The buddhaihi, that means the learned people, they are telling, these vasanas are punajjanmakari. Again and again you have to come in this birth. One Swamiji, in our order, he used to say that taking birth is no problem, but the problem is again I have to go to school. Again we have to start from the ABCD or Kaka. Again I have to get the beating from the teachers. That is the reason I don't like to. Otherwise it is okay. When I grew up, if I become a monk, then I will go and serve the people and we have, that is all right. But the beginning is difficult. Swami Vivekananda, he traveled the whole length and breadth of India. He traveled the whole America and Europe with a desire. And what is this desire in his heart? To build a temple of his Guru, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, on the bank of Ganga. And secondly, to establish a unique monastery where monks and nuns will be trained, educated young people trained, so that they dedicate their life for the service of the downtrodden, the poor, the illiterate, as the living gods. This is a desire. Is it a desire? Can you call it a desire? What type of desire is this? Shuddheti is a pure desire. Why? Unselfish. He is thinking that if he can do, he will go and then he will serve the people. And they are not people, living gods. My gods are those whom by mistake call as man. And my special object of worship is the illiterate, the downtrodden, the poor. Can you imagine? So that is the desire he is going on, taking from this place to that place and everywhere. Sometimes you will be, in his life you have read in his biography, almost all of you have read his biography. You know that he met a very learned person in Kashi. And he said, it's of no use. Your guru was a Brahmin, and now you have, the body has been burned, forget it. Just as a monk you go, spend your life, and one day you also pass away. This type of desire is not essential, not necessary. He never gave a little money to Swami Vivekananda. He wanted in those days 10,000 rupees or so that he can purchase a plot of land on the side of the Ganga. This man didn't give. But he paid 10,000 rupees to the Britishers to get one upadhi. That is Raj Chakravarti, these, that, some upadhis they used to sell. And to get that, so that I am not ordinary person, I am someone, I have got this type of upadhi from the British, he paid 10,000 rupees. When I was in India, we used to receive lot of this type of invitation. If you pay 50,000 rupees, and all these big people, very famous people, they will come and will give you a certificate that you can show to many other people and can earn more than 50,000 you are investing and millions rupees you can earn. That means the certificate that the people are showing maybe are not original. So this is the peculiarity. Nowadays it is there. And in those days also the British people, they used to do like that. So this is the thing. And here Swami Vivekananda, he promised that I will do it. And then only I will come back. Otherwise I won't. The wonderful desire constantly burning within his mind. The desire to awaken people. That is Shuddha. And here, this desire, like the seeds, already baked before sowing. Hence, no only action and no result. Result of desire is absent. A seed which has already been boiled, if you are putting, only action will be there, but no result. Similarly, unselfish desire, a good desire to help others, if it is there, it is not a desire. It won't bound you. So that he is telling, Punarjanma Ankura Bhaktva Sthita Sambrishta Bijanam Bijanat. That bija, the seed, which has already been baked, is not having that Ankura. The sprout won't come. So like that, this desire. Now I too am having a great desire. I was very happy here when I came. Then afterwards, the desire entered into me. What is that desire? To organize a huge function at Chicago, in and around Chicago. Why? The Vivekananda became Vivekananda over here in Chicago, 1893. And when he became Vivekananda, when he manifested as a Vivekananda, that wave reached India, and the huge Leviathan, was a huge animal which was sleeping, not knowing the power that he was having, the animal was having. As if India, the vast, 33 crore, they all were sleeping and stooped in different type of divisions. One person, Vivekananda, only 30 years young man, he came, and then from his success over here, shook the whole country. Shall not each and every Indian show respect to Vivekananda on his 150th birth anniversary? So much of money we are spending. Can't you spend $100 for this purpose? And what will happen? Once again, the lion of Vedanta will roar. Once again, suppose 10,000 people assembling on the Chicago. So obviously, the world media attention will come over there, what you are doing. We are trying to tell people that you are not only the flesh and blood, you are divine. Arise, awake and stop not. And what is your goal? To manifest your divinity that is already within. That is exactly what we are going to say. Have confidence that you can do. Why you are crying? Why you are shouting? That is the words of Vedanta. And this thing that we have to do, this is a Shuddha, Pavitra, Vasana. And here we will be trying, we are planning to do it. I am alone over here, but I have tremendous strength because you are with us. You are with me. And that is the reason they say that we have so many millions of hands, the eyes, the head. How the God say like that? Because each and every one of us is there. It's nothing. Only one little small desire. Desire to help others. By how? We cannot help others by helping him, giving food or clothing or medicine. By helping him, inspiring. Kim rodashi sake doi sarva shakti. Now why you are fighting? For what you are fighting? And you have tremendous thing that within you, that is peace. The moment there will be peace, the moment there will be self-confidence, there will be progress. Progress for not one race, not one religion, not one linguistic group. Progress for the whole human being. So that is what we are trying to do. We are going to invite from all over the world the Swamis. They will be coming. Almost one Swami from each center. But we cannot provide all of them. And that too we have to choose and then invite because paucity of fund and other resources. And we are going to invite all the devotees from all over the America, and also anyone from any corner of the world can come and join. Because ours is not that you have to become our disciples, not that you have to become a Hindu, not that you have to take all these things which we are having. Only thing, if you are loving the humanity, if you like broad-mindedness, if you love brotherhood, if you love progress, come and join. That is what our call. And these are the things that Swami Vivekananda said in his last lecture on 27 September 1893, the last convention that held over here at Chicago. There's three things. Over that we'll be organizing. It will be a 4 days program, we can say. The first day will be the monks' conference, because all devotees will be coming from different corners of America. They like to see the Swamis coming from different centers like Africa, like Russia, like Japan, like all these places, Indonesia, they will be coming, Bangladesh. All these people will be inviting, they will be coming and mixing with the Swamijis. And then afterwards, this is on 8th November. 9th November we are planning to have a big function, Chicago Calling. That the lectures will be on the topic, that the call that Vivekananda gave, not fight, but acceptance, not dissensions, on these. These 3 topics will be there, they will be discussing, interspersed by songs and all that. And next day, 10th November will be Devotees and the Monks Day. The All America Devotees Conference. The whole day the monks will be discussing on different topics of Vivekananda, and it will be 150th birth anniversary of Vivekananda. And the last day, 11th, we are trying to develop, if it is possible, because it is a Monday, majority of the people will like to go back, the American disciples, but the other people will be there. So if it is possible, in a small group of 500, we'll be organizing 120th birth year of parliament of religion, 120th year of parliament of religion, calling different speakers from different religious groups. So that is my bhashana. Shuddha, ashuddha, I don't care. But so this bhashana only problem. Bhashana and all, everything is there. The only problem, what Siddhama Krishna threw away into the river, that we are searching. The money, the taka, mati, taka. Siddhama Krishna threw the rupee as a, just ordinary earth, and like that here. Of course, we don't want money for ourselves. We never ask anything for ourselves. That is strong, is there. We will die, but we will never ask anything for ourselves. That is true. But we don't hesitate to beg for the development of the human society. We can obviously go and retire in the forest. We can go and be in the caves, in the solitudes. What is there? But why we are here? And the moment with people, good and bad is coming. Somebody will be clapping and somebody will be whispering, oh, this is this. So all these lectures is for money only, somebody will tell. So this is the problem is coming, and naturally my ear will become red, why he is telling like that and that. So this always it happens when you are mixing with the people. That is obvious reaction. But we are doing it because Swami Vivekananda said. We don't care about the mukti. But go and serve these people. Those who are educated, those who are well-off people, rich people, they are in more darkness. Constantly thinking how to get more money, forgetting what they are going to do. And their children will never burn them with that dollar. They will burn them or put down into the earth. And when they are burning, it's only electricity will be explained. That money will be living over here only. And what he is taking along with him, he doesn't know. We have to go and tell him, friend, these are the things you must remember. Vidyate nakhalu kaschid upaya sarva loka paritosha karo yaha. Here it is telling, very nicely it is telling, see, it is impossible to make each and everyone satisfied and happy. It is not possible. So what we have to do? Sarvata, each and every time. Swahi tamas acharaniya. Your own that acharaniya, whatever you have to do, the holy desire, the unselfish desire, that you must have to do. Don't wait for this. This is the way, this our desire, our mind is working. In our next class, we will be discussing, and then finally we will be entering into the book, Yoga Sutra. We will be discussing about what the Buddhism, Jainism and Vedanta, we are now discussing about mainly Vedanta, what they are telling about the human mind. Because this is a very special object, special thing to know. It is always with us. Every moment with us, but we don't know. This is a very peculiar thing. Our mind is so close to us. Our mind is always with us. But we do not know what is our mind. So you go to so many places, one after another, one wonder, second wonder, third wonder, like this it goes. But the best wonder is here within our mind. And what is that? We do not know our mind. So wonder is we do not know our mind, and that is why so many things are going on. Gautama Buddha, his posture always, if you see the images, I think in Ganges, the moment you are entering into, at the back of you, it is there at the back, Gautama Buddha always in a meditative posture. Why? Because he realized the truth through meditation. Each and every one, of course, but for his case, He sat on a seat with a strong desire again. What is that desire? Ihasane shashrutu me shariram. Tvag asti mangsha pralayam chayatu. I'll be sitting on this seat. Let my body, let everything go away. I won't leave until and unless I get the knowledge. So the Gautama sat in meditation and Buddha came out from the meditation. Buddha means knowledge. And what is that knowledge? This world that you see is illusory. All these things that you see is nothing but illusory. So that is the knowledge. Can you imagine with all these things, this illusory? It is. We have to understand it. How? Why should we ask you to believe it? From our own experience. When we were children, we used to play with the dolls that were so very original and natural and lively for us. Small baby girls, they'll be constantly talking with their dolls. And they are in that world. If you tell them why you are talking with the doll, she'll be surprised. Can't you hear that the doll is also talking with me? They can hear the doll talking, flying, everything is going on. Created world. Now we are doing the same thing. Now the Bhagavan Buddha is coming, Chaitanya is coming, Shankara is coming, Vivekananda is coming and telling us this is not the world, this is not original. But we are wondering like same little girl, as she wondered, hearing the words of her elders, what you say? My doll is not talking with me. She always play with me. And that is the same thing. And these people will be telling us, see, this world is illusory. Jodi jagottake Shatya bole jantam. Bhagavan Sri Ram Krishna is telling, had I known this world is real, I would have covered the whole Kamarpukur, my birthplace, with gold. See, the way he is telling means, I had the power to cover the whole Kamarpukur with gold. But I know this is illusory. Nothing is going to be permanent. Sometimes when you were young, something is happening. One Swamiji was there, and he used to tell us in a nice way, please remember, THIS, this shall also pass. Today you are happy, it will pass. Today you are sorry, it will pass. Everything is passing, and that is why we call it samsara. Constantly changing, constantly changing, constantly changing. When you take a handful of water from a river, this is the water. And the next moment you are taking the water from the same river, it is not same water. It's a different water. It's flowing. Similarly, our life is also flowing, flowing, flowing. 500, nearly 600 years BC, before the Christ, they say Buddha was there. And long before Buddha, this Yoga Sutra was there. Long before Buddha, because they say Indus Valley period, Indus Valley civilization, which is nearly 3000 years before Christ, strongly suggests that yoga, philosophy and a tradition was there. This Yoga Sutra is very, very close to Shankha. Shankha Yoga Prithak Bala in Gita, it says. Shankha is a path of knowledge. Yoga also path of knowledge with some addition of actions. It's a path of knowledge. But at the same time, addition is little action. What are that action? Asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana. These are the actions. About all these things we will be discussing afterwards. This glorious tradition goes back more than 6,000 years BC. Before Jesus Christ came, 6,000 years before, our people, they were not only practicing meditation, they were master of meditation. Why? 6,000 years before? That means all this problem they have already faced, and they wanted to come out of it. When one thing is coming up, when what's called the cancer, now everywhere in the world, scientists are now eager to find out the medicine of cancer. Everywhere, the chemists, they are trying to find out the medicine of cancer, this. Similarly, this was a problem. And how to overcome? This is the beauty of the human being. The moment there will be a problem, immediately they come out with a solution. And then again there will be another problem, there will be another solution. And it goes on like this. The one lady used to tell me, Swamiji, this is my problem, this is my problem. You know, we are Swamis, naturally we hear, oh, acha, now it will be alright. I have to go on telling. First problem with the husband, okay, now it is solved. Second problem with the son, it is solved. The son is not studying, etc., etc. Now he has passed. Now third problem, son's marriage, that was solved. Fourth problem was that daughter-in-law. Now I told, see, you don't leave the problem. Then with what you will leave? Keep the problem. Ultimately, when we became very close, then I could just joke. Then I told her, see, don't leave the problem. Keep the problem. That will be a life-giving force for you. Otherwise, how you will leave? Let the problem be. So this is the way we always think. The moment there is a problem of what? Psychology. An eternal problem. And it was solved 6,000 years before. Why then we have not learned? Because we didn't pay much attention to it. Because we are thinking it is not been done in the Europe and America. It was in the forest. Some rishis, long beard, matted hair, can't speak properly. They have told like this in Sanskrit. Majority of it we can understand, forget it. But now things are coming up once again in different forms, and different type of people are coming out. And this is the beauty of Indian thoughts. Swami Vivekananda said, if you are thinking something positive, sitting in a cave, it will percolate, penetrate by breaking the concrete wall, and it will go and touch and reach and manifest some heart someday. It will surely. So the positive thoughts have tremendous power. And what is the positive thought? Control your mind and enjoy your life. If you like to enjoy your life, control your mind. Compassion. I don't know whether I told you or not, the other day from Hollywood to San Diego, I wanted to stop somewhere. Then the person who was driving me took me to a, what's it called? Gambling, they play? Casino. A casino, the word I heard, casino, what's casino, let me go. I was also very happy too. When I entered, I found it is not a hotel or any place, it's all gambling. And there will be hundreds of big tables. And people, rich people, they're all sitting over there and glued to the table, seeing something, seeing the card. And one lady is there with the dress and she is distributing. So I was standing and observing and I was appreciating their attention. If I could get that type of concentration, the tremendous concentration they were having, a wrong thing or right thing, that is up to them, but concentration, look at it. It is same mind, same concentration, only concentrated on that. And then one person, an American, very tall, very good looking, handsome person, he was coming, his cap full of plastic, and they told this is a very costly thing that he has got, and now he may be getting $20,000, $50,000. All plastic things, he will give it to somebody and they will get the money. So that system. And he was shouting and telling his friends, so I will give you food today, you come and join me like that, and he was happy. And somebody, he is sitting like this, unhappy, is lost. But no one is leaving. Whether the person who has won, he is also staying there. And when the person who is lost, he is also being there. And one person, he was eating because he was hungry. But they have served the food by his side. He was eating like this and looking over here. Everybody was there. And that is the problem. Why? They are attached to it. Attention is good. Concentration is good. But the moment you become attached to it, that is bad. You cannot come out. That same concentration, moment they will turn to God, they will realize God much faster than anyone. Because that concentration is there. There's Arjuna. Why God was loving him so much? Because the concentration. You know the stories when he was shooting the arrow. All the students, they say, what do you see? The tree? Then what else? Now, on the tree there is a bird. Then what else? Nothing else? Then you go. Because you won't be able to do it. No concentration. And then Arjuna said, what do you see? Only the eye of the bird and nothing else. That's why the Guru was so happy. Concentration. Swami Vivekananda is telling, if I had a son, I would not have sent him to school. I would have taught him concentration. The moment you are concentrated, your mind is concentrated, anywhere you put it, you are successful. As Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. He concentrated mind. He gave it turn to the Christianity. He learned whatever the salient points of Christianity all came to him. Love, love and love. That is the main Christianity. Our Christian friends have forgotten it. They are going to the theology. Not necessary. The only thing is necessary is love, love and love. Love and forgive. Love and forgive. That is the only two things the Christianity teaches us. The greatest teachings are spirituality. What is Buddhism teaches? Love again. And he is ready to sacrifice his head for the service of to save the goat. That much of love. Bhagavan Buddha. Shankara, love again. Then these are the things that Swami Sri Ramakrishna learned. And we are going on reading, purchasing books, filling up our library and getting nothing. What is the fun of it? And sometimes some of the donkeys, they used to carry very costly, what's called sandalwood. But the poor fellow never understood what he is carrying. Similarly, we are always carrying books. I also do that. Wherever I go, I carry so many books, but never read. And I am carrying books and thinking, and people when they see, they say, oh, Swamiji, you read so many books. And that is the satisfaction. You read so much books. That is what. We have to get only the substance. What is the substance? One person was not coming to Sri Ramakrishna. And then Sri Ramakrishna inquired, why he is not coming? He is reading Vedanta, sir. He is now studying Vedanta. Then Sri Ramakrishna said, ask him to come someday at least. When he came and he said, what is there in your Vedanta? Brahma Shatta Jagat Mithya. Is there anything else? So that is Sri Ramakrishna concentrating, immediately coming out with the truth. That's all. And we are thinking how it is possible for a person to know everything within 3 days of his sadhana. This is the concentration. This Sankhya is the knowledge. Yoga is the practice of concentration. If we practice the concentration, then the knowledge will automatically dawn. There's a Sankhya Yoga. They go together. And this Yoga Sutra is having only 196 aphorisms. Small aphorisms. 196. The chemistry people, they will be mugging up so many things. And I wonder about the doctors, how they can remember the names of those peculiar, the medical names. I don't know why they give so much peculiar names. Simple names they could give. But there will be so many, and it is so difficult even to, and of course doctors are very clever. They will write in such a way you can't read it. Only the person who will be, they are selling the medicine, he and the doctor, they can understand and nobody else. The way they will write. And anyway, this is a joke. And this is way they can remember so many things. And only 196 is nothing for them. And what are that? That is divided in 4 small groups. One is called aphorism, sutras. And second is called padas. And third, padas means sections. And this is entitled Samadhipada, ittadi. Kaivalyapada. Now, we will practice this thing afterwards next. But I think I'll go to Detroit because there's some groups will be there. And the next Sunday, I'm sorry I won't be here. I will go to Detroit. And next Sunday, there will be our spiritual retreat will be there in Ganges. So obviously, many of you will be joining there. Swami Brahmarupananda ji is coming. And he's a very profound scholar and speaks very well. And he will be delivering the class over there for 3 days. So I will go over there on Friday, and evening we will be there to introduce and also to inaugurate. And the Saturday, first half I will be there, then I will leave for Detroit. Detroit, a group of devotees are there, we will be meeting them, and Sunday afternoon I will return back. So we will meet again on the first Sunday of June. First Sunday of June we will be meeting. In the meantime, the Hindu, this Lemon temple, they are inviting me to speak regularly on first Saturday of every month. So I am also telling yes, and slowly becoming bound. I cannot go out if I am going on doing like this. But anyway, I have to take vacation sometimes. So this every month, first Saturday, I will be going with there. And I like to speak on India eternal, the wonderful history and the philosophy and all other things that India developed long back. We will be discussing about you. It is not only the India, it is the history of the progress of humanity. We will try to discuss over there. Thank you very much. Let us once again chant that mantra. I will chant slowly, and you please repeat with me. That will be, many of you cannot understand what we are telling. Mano buddha amkara. Mano buddha amkara. It says man, buddhi, ahamkar. Mano buddha ahamkara. Chittani naham, na cha shotra jivve, na cha grana netre, na cha vyoma bhumi, na tejo na vayu, chidananda rupa, shivoham, shivoham, chidananda rupa, Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Just try to imagine you are the blissful one. You are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the senses, you are only the life floating on the ocean of bliss. Om Shanti, 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 Hari